Digits BB! Welcome back everyone to Digits BB. Wow, it is quite something to see the title screen of this game again. So, I haven't played Night in the Woods on the channel for almost a year now. I think when I was checking Steam earlier, it said the last time I played this game was in August of last year, which would be when I finished the Japanese language playthrough of the game, which is a very long-running playthrough because things got complicated with scheduling streams at a time when everybody could participate in them within my Discord group. But so far I've done, I think, 4 playthroughs of this game on the channel, and it's definitely the most played game on the I guess, individual game on the channel by far, because probably over 100 hours have been spent on it on the channel. And the crazy thing is that I've gained so many more followers just from Grace's streams, like follower overlap, and also new people who follow my channel, that I feel like a lot of the more recently active people in my chat, like people who started watching my channel within the year 2022, have probably never even seen this game before. And so it'll probably be really weird if they come in around now and their first viewing of this game is the way I'm going to be playing it today. So, to explain what I'm doing by quote-unquote speedrunning the game, is that I've played this game many times at twitch.tv/digitsbb, and I feel like I've completed everything there possibly is to do in this game, talked to everyone, done every side quest, checked every storyline, and so on. But there is one Steam achievement in this game that I still have not unlocked somehow, even though I could have sworn I've done everything. It's an achievement called Seriously. And it's an achievement that you can get by having viewed or unlocked every journal entry in this game, which the main character of this game carries a journal around, for those who don't know. And like little drawings and writings will appear in the journal as you unlock certain storylines in the game or explore certain areas. Well, I thought I had done everything there is to do in this game, but apparently not, because I still don't have the achievement left. And so what I'm going to be doing starting today with this stream is I'm going to be following a guide step by step to make sure I get every single journal achievement, which will take multiple playthroughs of the game to do, but I won't be focusing on the story at all for this playthrough. I'm just going to be racing through the game, mostly just jumping through text boxes, coasting through storylines and minigames. And I guess if people are tuning in who have never seen this game before, I can kind of briefly explain what's going on with the story and the characters in the game as I play it. But for the most part, I won't be focusing on the story. And I guess people who tune in to a certain point, I'll probably give them a warning if they're interested in playing this game themselves, that they should probably stop watching the streams at a certain point if they're concerned with spoilers, like probably around part 3 or 4 of the game, when the story gets more intense and it's probably better experienced in a more serious playthrough. But yeah, we're going to get started, and according to the guide that I'm following, most of the stuff we're getting in the journal will be in the first playthrough, because we'll probably have to do every single little side quest and everything, and the only things we'll be sorting out in later playthroughs are Greg and B storyline journal entries. Anyway, we're going to get started. So, the game is back in English again, I guess I can mention that. And I'll be playing through the game in English, and in case there's anything that needs to be like reset or something anyway, I did uninstall the game before reinstalling it for this playthrough, so I don't know what difference that would make in the achievement stuff, if any. I did notice that the game still seems to have the same aspect ratio and sound settings that it did before I uninstalled the game, so maybe not a lot has changed. And we're just going to race along for now. Right now we're in the prologue stuff, and according to the journal guide, the only journal entries we're going to get in this first little night of the game are story related and won't be missed no matter what we do. So, except I forgot I probably need to talk to this guy again before I can get the option of picking up a soda from that machine over there. Alright, gotta grab our soda here. One free ass cola. Not really sure if people are going to be tuning in tonight for Friday evening, but... And I guess we'll see how long I stream as well. I don't know if I should just go to like a good stopping point, like the end of part 1 or something, or just play for like an hour to an hour and a half. Not totally sure how long this will take when I'm just racing through everything. Kind of interesting to see this game in English again, actually, because last time I played this a year ago was the kind of unusual Japanese font. Alright, so we don't even have the journal until somewhere right around now. When we climb up here, I think? Yeah, alright, so here the journal makes its first appearance. And this is the very first entry that we get. Your parents forgot you. Alright, the return home. I guess either May has been hanging on to a house key or the door was just unlocked. How she was able to just stroll in unexpectedly. And then this is... Is it just the dad thing here? Yeah, okay, we're just supposed to get the dad picture for now. Okay. So that is all the journal stuff that we need for this first day, the prologue. And then, can I play bass yet? Not until I wake up, I guess. I guess I should focus on playing bass well in this playthrough. I think there's separate journal entries for playing songs well versus playing them badly. Which I imagine this achievement guide will probably make a note of. I'm supposed to play well in this playthrough. Are there 2 or 3 drawings for the songs? I'm not sure. Because there are different like rankings where they'll say like that was good enough versus that was amazing versus that was terrible. I'm not sure if there's just a good and a bad picture for each of the songs or if there's like a more neutral one as well. Alright, so first thing to do today is play the first song, Space Dragon. So we're gonna jam. The game lagged, man. That wasn't my fault, man. That was the game's fault. I was doing perfect, too. The game skipped a frame, dude. The game skipped a frame. Absolutely the game's fault and not mine at all. I was doing so well, too. Doing so well. I mean, the song isn't a band rehearsal song, so I don't think it really matters how well or not you play it. Not bad considering I don't know how to play this song. How the hell do you draw a space dragon? Alright, so that's first entry of the day. And then we go downstairs and meet Mom for the first time. By jumping down the stairs first, because I pressed the A button. And then pressed the wrong button to talk to her. Alright, so we're back to just breezing through. We're talking about meeting up with Greg. Alright, so we got this journal entry of Mom, and then we need to talk to her 3 times in total to get the eels, honey. It's a book about eels. Eels. Eels, honey. Alright, there are the eels. And then we need to step outside. Alright, so we should be getting an achievement that is unmissable. Oh, here we're at the start of part 1. Should be a set of houses that we add to the journal. That should be automatic. Is this it? Yeah, that's the one. Alright, and then interact 3 times with the statue in B's building. B's building is... Which one? Is it this one up here? How do I get up that high? Is it from here? I guess that's one way to get up here. Alright, I think this is B's building, isn't it? The statue right here. Actually, no, B lives closer to the center of town, doesn't she? Might be the next screen over. Oh, by B's building, does it mean the pickaxe? Oh, also I just got that added without meaning to. Is it this building here? Whoops, I'm talking to people I don't mean to talk to yet. And, well, we've met Lori. I gotta make sure I don't miss this statue. We don't even have access to most of the wiring in the town yet, do we? Can I even get up to some of these spots yet? Maybe not from here. Interact 3 times with the statue in B's building? In B's building. Do they mean outside of B's? You don't go into B's apartment building, do you? It's not referring to that statue right there. I know there is a statue somewhere that you can, like, stand on a windowsill or something to interact with it, but... Oh, wait a minute. Is it this statue up here? Could that be the one? Well, I can't get up there yet. Am I meant to be able to do this on day 1? Because there's a lot of places in the town I'm not even supposed to be able to access yet. So I'm a little bit confused about what this guy is trying to tell me to do. I don't think we're supposed to be able to get up here yet, right? I don't think that's a possible jump to make right now. We can get up here, though. Can we cross over to the other parts of town? No, we can't, because this doesn't connect. Well then, what is this statue I'm supposed to be able to check? I don't understand. Oh, here, this one, from here. There it is. Okay, that's the one. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. I was so concerned. Interact with it 3 times. There it is. Arnold Stalkerbomb. Hello, B. Did he get my texts? Digits, BB. Alright. Next is the barricade in the church stairs, which is the next screen over, I think. And that gets added. Thought this place is falling apart. Next, pass by the soldier statue. To get the big skeleton. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Alright, and then from here we advance the story. So we gotta go find Greg. And actually, should I configure my keyboard controls real quick? Let me do that. Because I need to play well on the song that we're going to play. So where's the... Shoot, how do I... How do I view settings again? Is it from here? Keyboard mapping. Oh, there we go. The bass string controls are what I had them as before. The guide is telling me to do well in the playthrough of Die Anywhere Else today, so I probably need to do well on all of the bass songs in this playthrough. Alright, Lord of the Snack Falcons. Mr. Gregory Lee. Alright, Greg rules, okay? It's a story achievement, and then play the song. Play the song well. Play it good. Which I should probably just unplug my controller now. Still need to get used to this. At least I don't have to play perfect. As long as it's good enough. That chorus, man. It's that 2 that's getting me. Alright, please tell me it was good enough, dude. Get sweaty, stay sweaty. Pretty good. Alright, pretty good. I'll take it. I need to plug my controller back in. There we go. That was okay. Alright. Not bad considering I don't know the song. That gets me the good drawing, right? Alright, pizza. Alright, so dining room is good, and then most of the other stuff coming up is unmissable. Dude, I'm gonna go for crusty though. Crusty, dude. Crusty %. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Crusty! Whoa, did you just eat my crust? I like crusts. Oh, it looks like someone went off the school and got all fancy and eats crusts now. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get to have one more, right? One more. Oh, is that it? I don't get to go double crusty? Alright, well. I thought there was like one more chance to be crusty, but I guess I'm wrong. Tension, exposition, character development. Alright, so we're gonna have a bunch of journal entries at once, I guess, after we go through these cutscenes. But we need to make sure that I roll up the sleeve on the arm to reveal the tattoo, because that is its own journal entry. We don't have to worry about the roach %, thankfully. The roach is completely disregarded. I don't even care about that roach. Don't care about it at all. All that matters is the tattoo. Hold on, did I do that well enough? I'm kind of nervous now. I just need to make sure I get a specific image in the journal that has the tattoo. Do I need to make it fully visible or something, or is that enough to just get that little bit of dialogue about the tattoo? I'm not sure. The character tension. Alright, so we're here. Let me just check. Okay, we do have the tattoo. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Nothing's wrong. We're doing great so far. Well, as long as I can check and look at the... Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. Great playthrough. Have everything I need so far. Everything I need. Alright. Now I need to talk with Dad 2 times to make sure I got the still funny, though, journal entry. And that was it, right? Just the still funny, though. Alright, that'll do it for day 1. Alright, now how many more do I have on day 2? What is all this? It's like there's certain achievements. Oh my god, do I seriously need to play Demon Tower? I need to play Demon Tower already? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. In order to complete this journal, I need to make sure I play Demon Tower and get the good ending. Do I want to do that again? Like, I know that I've beaten Demon Tower before, but it might be necessary for the sake of completion here, right? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna need to play Demon Tower, dude. Oh no. I so wish there was like a cheat code for Demon Tower. The later levels of that game are just ridiculous, dude. Alright, so we open the laptop, and there was so much porn, so we gotta bring it to Angus. Or I guess not bring it to Angus, but just talk to Angus. And then the mom's like, hey May, but I actually don't need to speak to her for the... Wait a minute. Do I? Wait, do I or what? I fucking... Hold on, I'm gonna save and quit. There's no picture of the thing about mom, but then it says in the to-do list, talk to mom, so I'm like... Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my god, I need to fucking start over, don't I? I just realized, okay, this is really stupid, but... So, the way this guide is laid out, I just realized, is that it has, for each day, it has both a to-do list and the actual journal entries you will be getting on that day. Which means that there are certain things, like certain journal entries, that you need to do things in the to-do list in advance to make sure that you can get the journal entry later. Like, for example, checking the crawl space in May's apartment to make sure you can get the tooth later. I didn't realize that, which means I need to start over because I missed some things on the first day. Oh my god, that is so dumb. Alright, well now I'm aware. Now at least, I was only on day 2. This isn't going to take long to catch up to what I was doing, but... I need to start over because I missed things. I want to make sure I'm, like, following this guide to the word to make sure I don't miss things on the way to this achievement. So, this is how this playthrough is going to be. Just mashing through text, doing the same things over and over again. At least I know where that one statue is, so I don't have to be running in circles trying to find that again. Wait, oh, I didn't grab the soda. Oops. I was sitting here looking at the guide, not paying attention to what I was doing. I pressed the button for the soda, but forgot to grab it. Alright, so everything on the prologue day is story-based and can't be missed. Alright, and here we get the first journal entry. Yet again. Alright, everything I need here. Then we go to bed. It's too bad this game autosaves and there's not a way to just retrace your steps, because that would come in handy for a playthrough like this if I forgot something. Alright, so today, in addition to getting all the journal entries I had before, I'm going to make sure that I follow the to-do list, which for day one is check the boxes in the crawl space, talk to Selma, and talk to Lori. I actually did talk to Lori just like accidentally yesterday, but Selma's important too, I think, because you probably need to have spoken to her on the first day to view her poems in all the days that come after. So, alright, so I'm going to play this song again. Once I remember what button is interact with on the keyboard. What is the interact button? I don't remember. C? Okay. I'll try this with my right hand and see if I'm a little bit more efficient like this. Yeah, this does come a little bit more naturally playing with my right hand. Alright, Space Dragon has been played. Alright, check the boxes in the crawl space. Let's not forget that this time. That's all I need to do, right? Alright, there's the eels, honey. Alright, so talk to Selma and Lori, along with doing the other things I did last time. I was thinking it was strange that I didn't have to speak to Selma before, like that wasn't mentioned. Don't you get... Wait, no, you don't... You get your first Selmer's thing in the journal the first time she reads you a poem, which that makes sense why it wouldn't appear as an entry on the first day, but you still have to talk to her anyway. So I got that. Talk to Selmers. Alright, and then just gotta make sure I talk to Lori while doing everything else. The statue I need to find is on this screen, right? Yeah, from here. Alright, got that, and then another one that happens automatically. That one right there. Talk to Lori. Alright, so that's all the main stuff around town now. Greg rules, okay? I get the story achievements again. Or not story achievements, but story journal pictures. Alright, got that, and then die anywhere else once again. The game lagged! I was doing perfect too! Unbelievable, man. The way the game skips frames like that. So frustrating. It was going so well. I mean, they'll probably say it was about perfect anyway, but... just pretty good. Just okay. I missed like one note in the entire song because the game skipped a frame and caused me to mess up. I was doing perfect, man. Disappointing. Disappointing. Alright. I'm not saving and quitting. That was an accidental button press. Alright, now for story achievement. Pizza. Krusty. Oh, you can't get double crust, can you? I didn't eat the crust the first time. Because I didn't wait for Greg to put that crust there. Alright, now I'm going to go double crusty right here. Double crusty. So it's just all about crusts now. Like some sort of maniac. Weird. Alright, so same as last time, just need to make sure I get the arm tattoo once we're outside. Oh, you actually are supposed to touch the tattoo. That's what triggers the dialogue. And then talk with Dad 2 times once we're home. Everything is still there. And that is what I needed, right? Alright, that is all. That is a complete day 1. Everything done right. And maybe I'll just play one more day before I call it. Now I have a better sense of how to read this guide, that it's not just about doing the journal entries that I see pictures of, it's also about making sure I do everything on the to-do list. That sets up the progression of stuff that comes on later days. So on day 2, I need to make sure to talk to Mom. I thought I could skip her, but I was actually supposed to talk to her. Talk to Mom and also talk to Selma. But one of the things you need to do on day 2 is beat Demon Tower. Alright, that's all with Mom. Alright. Now we can go where we're supposed to be. On our first attempt of this. Alright, interact with the clothesline on the roof of the building up the hill. I think I know what that's referring to. Oh, talk to Selmers. Does Selmers not... Oh, that's right. She doesn't read you poems until part 2, doesn't she? Yeah, we don't hear poems from her for the first couple days. I forgot about that. Actually, yeah, a lot of stuff isn't until part 2. You don't see stars with Chazikov Sensei either. Chazikov Sensei, Mr. Chazikov. Alright, these are the ghosts, right? Ooh. And then... talk to Angus, which is unmissable. I think for this I'm supposed to go find Greg first. Or maybe go in here first. Yeah, I guess May doesn't want to talk to her until I've spoken to Greg first. Oh, got cuffs on my ears. Alright, now it should be good to find Angus. Which building does he live in again? Is it on the first screen west of May's house? I don't remember. I feel like I've gone too far. Yes, I've officially gone too far. It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Did I need to speak with the video shop girl again, like one more time? To be able to get the prompt to enter the apartment building? I don't remember. Maybe. Actually, maybe it's that, or maybe that their apartment is west of the... Yeah, this is where it is. Yeah, okay. Alright, go through all this. Alright, Angus. And then the laptop should be good to go. This is all the stuff we need to do in this day, right? Yeah, should be. Except B Demon Tower. I guess I'll probably wrap it up here, and the next stream will be spent probably entirely playing Demon Tower. The nightmare that game was on the first time I played all the way through it. Alright, so we have Sharkle here too. Alright, so I think I'll end it off here because the next thing that the walkthrough is telling me to do is be Demon Tower with a good ending, which is a pretty big endeavor in itself. And I'm kind of skeptical about doing this because I know 100% sure for a fact that I've beaten Demon Tower with the good ending on a previous playthrough because I did it to get 2 different achievements. But I guess for the sake of following this walkthrough, it's something that needs to be done. And beating Demon Tower is kind of a pain in the ass in the later levels, but I guess I'll make it happen. So we'll end off stream here. Let me just... Can I save and exit from here? Can I not save and exit? Wait, what do I... Well, I guess... I can play Demon Tower in the morning, right? So this can be my save point, and then play Demon Tower like first thing once I start playing again. Alright, yeah, I can play Demon Tower here. Okay, so... Wait, how do I leave? How do I exit the game? Can I do that from here? Surrender the horror, yes. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the game will be auto-saved at this point. Or actually, I can just say save and quit, right? Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Alright, so that'll do it for the first... Night in the Woods speedrun for journal %. It's coming on slowly so far, but attention to detail is more important than anything else. Making sure I get absolutely everything in this guide to ensure that we get this achievement. Because I've streamed this game for over 100 hours and still am apparently not done with everything. Alright, so I guess... Seems like nobody's even watching at the moment, so... I guess I can do a solo raid. So, well, I guess... Grace's friend, Liv, or... Olerbia? Something like that. Is currently streaming Sea of Thieves and has been streaming for a long time. And it's a 24-hour stream. Is this for any particular reason she's streaming for 24 hours? I don't know. But I guess we can raid her because it seems like what she's doing is important for her and important for Grace too. So I will set up the raid there. It's going to be a solo raid. I guess if I set up a message, it'll be like Solar Raid Hypdo. And that's what I'm going to say, assuming that I'm the only person who's participating in this raid. But if anybody is watching right now and joins me for this raid, and it appears also saying Solar Raid in Alerbia's chat, that'll make me look ridiculous. So I guess you can do that if you want. Raid Alerbia. I guess I can keep this music going if I do this right. Array Alurbia. This channel's intended for mature audiences. Alright, well, thank you to anybody who tunes in now or later for the start of the Night in the Woods journal playthrough. I am still planning on finishing up Tales of the Neon Sea. I guess I should have mentioned this earlier. That game is still in progress, it's just that, I don't know, I felt like starting the Night in the Woods thing today, and I feel like this Night in the Woods playthrough is the sort of thing that might get kind of stale if I do it for several days in a row. So maybe I'll go back and forth between Neon Sea and Night in the Woods until the Neon Sea game is finished. So yeah, look forward to more Tales of the Neon Sea next week, as well as more Night in the Woods. I'm determined to get this achievement. We'll put in the hours. And if at the end of all of this, all of these following of walkthroughs and such, getting all the journal entries, if I still do not unlock the achievement, then I'll be very upset and frustrated. And I'm hoping that's not how this ends up. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do a solo raid now. Twitch.tv/DJsBB.